2018 paper 2, calculator paper for Edexcel GCSE Maths. Question 14, the distance time graph shows information about part of the car journey. Distance travelled in metres, and the scale along here is 0. Okay, so we're going, so there's 5 up to 20, so each little box must be 4. So that's something to bear in mind. Time in seconds along the bottom. Use the graph to estimate the speed of the car at time 5 seconds. So you have a distance time graph. So what that means is the tangent to the graph at a specific point will be our speed. So we're asked for time 5 seconds. So what we need to do is find a tangent to the graph at time 5 seconds to estimate the speed. So it looks like, obviously use a ruler in the exam, and if you remember, a tangent is the point at which the line is 90 degrees perpendicular to that point on the graph. So I think we'd get something like that. That looks tangential to me. Oh, yep, that looks about tangential to me. So at this point, if we were to draw 90 degrees, yeah, I think that's a good tangent. So 90 degrees to the curve at that particular point at 5 seconds. So the speed can be found by finding the gradient of this line. We know we have our tool m equals y minus y1 over x minus x1 to find a gradient of a straight line. What I would do is pick 2 nice easy points to use. They look like 2 good ones there. So I pick this point because it's on the y-axis, so we know y is going to be 0, and 3, so it happens to be x. That looks like a good point, nice round numbers. And I've chosen this point here because it lies nicely on 7, and it's also intersected this point quite nicely as well, which we can read off as 60, so that must be 56. So 7, 56, because we said each small box was 4 in the y direction. So if that's 60, take away 4 will be 56. So the gradient then, y minus y1. If we call this box x, y, and we call this box x1, y1, then y is 56 minus y1, which was 0, x was 7, x1 was 3. So that's why it's good to pick nice numbers. It just makes it a lot easier when it comes to finding your gradients and things later on. So 56 minus 0 is just 56. 7 minus 3 is 4. So 56 divided by 4 into the calculator, 14. Remember units, meters, seconds, so the speed will be 14 meters per second. So that should be our answer. Let's just look up the answer. Question 14, we're looking for a range between 11 and 19. So drawing a tangent to the curve at time 5, we did that. Process to find the gradient, which we did as well, using our tool m equals y minus y1 over x minus x1, and then we're looking for an answer in the range. So we've achieved all those marks there. 14 meters per second, 3 marks. Well done. So I hope that helps. If there's any questions, please comment down below, but thank you very much for watching, and keep up the hard work.